I think a recall from Bisu. Huge recall, getting a lot of Zealots in. But heavy Zealot armies might be able to save this command center because they can just float it off once the Zealots get in there. There's only a handful of Dragoons, and the Dragoons are getting destroyed by a bunch of backup troops from Go.Go coming in. Arbiter being destroyed, running over a huge turret. Well, a couple of turrets. Huge couple of turrets. But now more Zealots coming in. And Bisu trying to get rid of this harassment behind his base, but dropping it kind of a weird position. I think he should drop on top of the siege tanks there just to try to kill those. But the siege tanks are still alive up here, so Bisu's not going to be able to mine there for a while. So Bisu is trying to do a little bit of base trading. He's trying to keep that base at the 6 o'clock position, not mining, so it won't be a big deal if this 2 o'clock position is not mining. And now it looks like he's coming in with even more troops to take care of this, and Go.Go actually picks up his tanks, so it looks like he's going to be okay as far as that goes. He still has his Vulture down here. This is very patient play from Go.Go. He's just keeping that there until he thinks, you know what, Bisu might have a base down here, and then he's going to run it up and see what he can see. And I think the Vulture might have vision of the mineral line where he could see the probes coming up and down, and that could be why Go.Go positioned that Vulture in that way. But still, Bisu can't get rid of this. He finally gets rid of the troops down here, and Go.Go's going to have to run his drop ship away so it doesn't get completely destroyed. But yet, took out the Nexus. A lot of damage done, and Bisu, I'm not sure what he can do at this point besides get more bases and try to defend them from the middle, which is what he's doing. He's taking the 10 o'clock base now. But he might be setting himself up in a pretty bad position. He wasn't able to get a recall or anything down there. But he needs a nice, solid way to protect a lot of bases. And he built that 8 o'clock position. The 8 o'clock position is kind of a weird position for him to take that base because he's going to have to run back and forth from the top and the bottom of the map. And it's just going to be a huge pain, especially once Vultures get into this. I mean, a bunch of Vultures, just a control group of Vultures could run up into that new base. Even with the cannons there, they can cause a lot of damage. And if Go.Go doesn't run there, he's just going to run somewhere else. So Bisu's being denied his options right now, I think. Of course, he probably expanded down there just because it's up on a ledge, there's gas there, and he has some room to build some more gateways, which he is. He has so many gateways out in the field. So he's going heavy Goon, heavy Zealot, and might be transitioning into High Templar. I think he should go to High Templar if he wants to make a short work of the tank army, because right now Go.Go, his tanks are kind of spread out, so it's going to take him a while to do a push of some kind. He's trying to come up here, but I don't think all of his tanks are up there just yet. I think he's pulling them from all different directions, trying to push up the map, and he might actually be able to break this if Bisu can't get a nice surround. I don't see how he can get a surround from this positioning. Go.Go has taken the bridge. He's pushing up the bridge, and now just nothing but Zealots and Goons out for Bisu, running back and forth. So he can definitely still take this, but he's got to keep all of his troops alive. He's running back and forth. Still has his Arbiter and EMP of the Arbiter, so no stasis for Bisu there. Recall somewhere. I'm not sure. Okay, down at the 6 o'clock position, recall coming in. Loses most of his Dragoons, so I'm not sure if this is going to be worth it for Bisu. You can see that Go.Go is building a base down there. This is going to be a huge engagement from Bisu. Bisu's coming down. He's going to have to do some mine dragging. I think that's how he's going to be able to plow through the huge Vulture line. No, he falls back. Not enough Zealots to get it done. And Go.Go played kind of brilliantly there, taking out all of the Zealots before he went into the Dragoons. Now he's coming up with a huge army. Bisu is expanding at the same time, which is very, very risky. He doesn't have enough troops out to defend. I'm not sure where Bisu's troops went. He has a lot of gateways, so he should have reinforcements coming all over the place. But there is Bisu is coming up there with a kind of a small reinforcement army, so he's not going to be able to break right now. He's trying to do some Zealot drops, but over top of unsieged tanks, so a little bit that's not going to work. Oh, finally stasis from him, but still, with that huge clump of tanks, not all of them get stasis. So Bisu is in a bad position, and if Go.Go keeps pushing up here with troops, I don't think Bisu's going to be able to hold. Even with all of the bases that he's plopped down, I don't think he's going to be able to hold this. And I think that Go.Go is going for the game-ending push. Oh, Bisu. The Arbiters are out there, but pretty much nothing else for Bisu. He has a couple of Dragoons and a couple of Zealots hanging around, but he needs a huge Zealot army to push through here and get enough pressure on those tanks to break through. And he's coming out with Zealots. But yeah, you can tell that he has to fall back, and I don't see any way that Bisu's going to be able to come back from this. He has some gateways down at the 8 o'clock position he could use to group up troops down there, but yeah, it's still not going to be enough with mines out for Go.Go. And the Dark Templar tried to snipe that mine, but unfortunately it wasn't quick enough. Go.Go's still hanging around there. Oh, mines, Bisu. All of his troops go down to mines. He has got to be frustrated about that. Oh, man, that's horrible. But Go.Go is coming up here, and this is not going to be good. Bisu is going to lose the first set. Even with that huge clump of stasis tanks, I think Go.Go has enough to break through. Yep, plenty of backup troops coming up for Go.Go. GG from Bisu. Horrible. Bisu loses the first set. Oh man, the legion of Bisu fans. I can almost hear them out there rending their garments in despair, saying, "No, Bisu." Well, we are right on track for a Rafflecopter, guys. Moving on to the second set.